Hi guys, it's Tanny the Canadian Stamper. It's Saturday, July 26th. We're doing scratch and sniff today. It's gonna be super fun. I saw on the demonstrator, like a Facebook demonstrator page, there was a gal, her name, I'm not actually sure of her first name, but she's called Queen B, just the letter B Creations, and I think she's a demonstrator in the States, and she does the scratch and sniff card. So I'm like, yeah, that's the thing I'm gonna try because it's awesome. So then my friend Lisa came over and said, yeah, but you can't get Kool-Aid packets in Canada anymore. Good morning, everybody that's joining. So I got onto Amazon and got these. I got a whole pack actually. Look at them all. Whoops. Look at them all. So we're gonna use strawberry. This is strawberry blueberry, but so full disclosure, I haven't made this card yet. I haven't tried it. So we're winging it. I think that's part of the fun. Just gonna bring up your comments. Part of the fun of crafting on Saturday mornings is that it's real life crafting, and I may or may not do a good job. But it's fun. Okay, so gotta be quick today because I have card buffet that starts at 10 o'clock, so people might be coming. Let's just get right to it. Thanks for joining. I'm gonna flip you. I've got, whoops, what's happening here? Rotate, there we go. So I went to set up the comments and everything for this, and then Facebook decides to just kind of change stuff randomly. Okay, this is the set we're using. So I'm in the annual catalog, 21 to 2022. So this one's gonna retire soon. And I don't think this is coming back. This is the sweet strawberry. I'm on page 43. And it's really the first time I'm using it and the first time making this card. So here's some samples, of course. So go ahead and keep your old catalogs because there's all kinds of ideas in here. Like if you have a stamp set or a bundle, it's always good to keep the catalog so you can go back for ideas. So there you go. So that's what we're working with. Here are our goodies. I'm a bit crooked. All right. I don't even know if does it really matter? It's my OCD, guys, with my balance. All right. I kept these in here because if you have photopolymer stamps, these ones that keep these, and you can use them for shaker cards. Maybe this thicker one. It's like acetate. Okay, there's our stamp set. Colors we're using today are Garden Green, Real Red. Good morning, everybody that is joining. Hello. Wendy, Kyle, Kate, Jody. Oh, just ordered the punch. Yeah, let's look at the punch, Jody. Good call. So here's the punch. So you're getting the strawberry. It's about that big, if you're wondering. This is the top of the strawberry, a leaf, and then a flower. So it's gonna punch out this one, and this one. Actually, fun fact, I'm gonna just drop a tip on you. So do you see how in the catalog, do you see how some, I need a pointer, are just an image, and then these ones have like a bit of a halo or a shadow to them? This means that you can punch these out. That's what that sort of shading, that cream color shading means. So like in this one, this is a whole die set that does that one. Let me find another one. So all of this on these pages, for example, there's no matching dies. See how none of them have a halo? Then we get here to the tulip set, which, by the way, super good for Mother's Day and Easter coming up. But do you see how it's got that halo color again? It means there's a punch. All right, enough chitter chatter. Let's get to it. All right, so measurements and whatnot I will post later. So normally the link it sends you to my DBWS, my Stampin' Up demonstrator page, which is where all the tutorials and measurements and things go. And I usually kind of set it up beforehand. That takes you right there. But what's happening here? Fun fact, not so fun fact. Zachary played a little trick on me today. So I was in full panic mode. He hid my Kool-Aid, guys. Zachary. So I'm running around getting all the things ready for the card buffet. Like, for real, what's happening? Hang on, let me grab my adhesive or my... What's happening with this glue? I already used it once today and it's not behaving. So I've got like a... Haha. So the reason why I did it on this mat is because this is the silicone mat. So I will just set this aside and then I'll use that glue when we put the tops of our strawberries on. Okay, so garden green base, real red going on top. Now we're gonna set this aside. Yuck. Yeah, so he hid it behind the microwave. Little monster. He thinks he's so funny. Okay, we're setting all this aside. This is the main event. This is our piece. So we're gonna get to the scratching and sniffing part in a minute. For now, we're gonna use real red and we're gonna make our background. So I'm using my foam mat because they're photopolymer stamps and I need some cushion. So I'm gonna tuck this underneath. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, Lance is making smoothies, y'all. It's good, great, thanks Lance. So I'm gonna do the outline first. And then I'm going to do the inside. So I'm stamping randomly. Rando stamping. So I have a bit of a funny block because I have been preparing for the card buffet, which starts at 10, in all of the different baskets are all the things that you need to make the card. So I kind of ran out of blocks for my project today. There he goes again. I should have closed my door. I cannot believe he consistently is doing this. It's pretty funny. Oh, Lance. Let's go this way. So right in the middle, I'm planning on putting our sentiment. So it's probably good. I'm just gonna fill in a bit of the edges here. And then we're gonna do the center. Also in real red. Let's do there. Okay, it's good, I'm happy with that. I have my little cleaner over here. And I think I'm actually gonna put this away so I don't mess up my... Okay, here's the center. And I'm just gonna go over in real red to do the center. So, there we go. Okay, what's everybody doing today? I know some of you are heading to my house soon. So you know what? You're gonna get to smell the scratch and sniff, which is so fun. Well, you're gonna get to smell what I hope to be is a scratch and sniff card. Has anybody made a scratch and sniff? I didn't even know it was a thing. Didn't even know. So I can tell you about a couple of things that are happening. So the card buffet is full, obviously, for today. The next one is April 30th. So there's 3 spots left. Some stampers are just booking all of them in advance, like a couple, 3 months in advance. So if you want to try the card buffet, then maybe just drop me a line so I can get your name on the list. And I've got the Wow Fun Fold class. That's coming up April 24th. So it's $30 and we're doing crazy, crazy fun folds. And it's virtual. That one's virtual. All right, so a trick that this gal, Queen Bee, mentioned. So see how on some of these, I haven't quite got the fill in them. So these are my Stampin' Up blends, and the color is Real Red. I think I'm gonna use dark. And I'm just gonna fill in a little bit. It's an extra step. You don't have to do that. You can if you wish. So next we're gonna make up our scratch and sniff solution. Do you guys heat emboss? You need to be able to heat emboss for this trick. Okay, we got that organized. All right, let's make our solution. I'm gonna get rid of this foamy mat because I don't need it. All right, so the goal here, we're gonna take clear embossing powder and we're gonna take Kool-Aid, whatever flavor you wanna use. It doesn't have to have a strawberry. You can make, I'm envisioning kids' cards with scratch and sniff. Like this is just a whole new level of cool to projects. I'm so glad demonstrators are so clever. Oh my God, that's potent. It's very strawberry. So you want 2 parts clear, 1 part Kool-Aid. That's the math we're doing. So I'm just going to add some Kool-Aid, like so. And then I'm gonna do clear embossing powder. So 2 of these. 1 part Kool-Aid, 2 parts, whoops, clear embossing powder. Sure, that looks good. So heat embossing, let me just go over this. Heat embossing is when you take stamp, it doesn't have to be a colored image, you can just stamp in Versamark, which is a clear, it's a clear ink. And then what you do is you have embossing powder, which you can get, I think, in packs of 3. This is silver. Then you shake the powder over whatever you have stamped, and then you use a heat tool. Oh, I don't know if you can see it in the camera. It looks like this. And you'll watch the magic happen. All right, so I'm going to close this and I'm gonna give it a little shake. So I'll keep this. I think that's enough. Let's see. Sure. I don't know. We're winging it. Looks good to me. Okay. So this is a little catcher. It's very dusty, so let me de-dust it. So when you shake the powder, you want something to catch all your powder, because then you would, I mean, not, we're gonna put it back into the container, this one. If let's say we were just using clear, I would put it all here and then shake it down into, so this lasts forever. Oh, thanks, Lance. Smoothie time. You're the best. Here's my blueberry smoothie. He's such a good man. All right, so we have the other piece of the strawberry there. Oh, look at your comments. Netflix binge hangover. Kate, you're on your way soon. Pam, you've never heard of Scratch and Sniff. It's your lucky day. All right, so I want to, I think I'm just ready to go. I'm just doing a mental inventory on my head here just to make sure I've got all my bits. So I'm gonna get this ready, because what you wanna do is, in pretty short order, you want to, like, you don't need to move super fast, but you can't be dilly-dallying here. We're going to stamp, and then we don't want this Versamark to dry before we get to doing our, putting the powder on. So it's not like a panic, but you need to have intent with what you're doing. And it doesn't have to be exact, because this is not going to show up like the clear. Now I've messed myself up. I don't know what I've stamped and what I haven't. Okay, 3 more. So now the powder, the embossing powder by Stampin' Up is quite fine. And the the Kool-Aid is not as fine, so it'll be a bit coarse, I'm told. Oh, I'm just kind of running out. It's okay, because I'm gonna, so then you shake. I just sort of do a bit of a tap, tap, tap to get it to go. I want it to stick to my Versamark, you know? So here, see all the extra? I probably could have made a bit more, but that's cool. So we'll put this back in, and then I'm just gonna go over it one more time, because there's a few, like this little piece. I mean, I'm being a bit picky. I wanna make sure I get maximum scratch potential, you know? There. So now, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a bit of like dust kind of all around. So I wanna just give that a bit of a tap, because when you use the heat gun, it's gonna solidify, maybe is the right word, these pieces where just like a bit of dust is lying. So have it brush with a clean brush just away from where you want, like where you want the dust to, like we want it to fall off the card. There. Okay, so then I will save this, and then I can make more. You're always gonna get a bit of dust around. That's cool, don't worry. So that's about how much is left. Where's my lid? So we're thinking about doing a fundraiser for Cops for Cancer, and I'm envisioning some Scratch and Sniff cards for the kids. I'm just using like a duster, like a Swiffer thing. All right, you ready for the magic?
Let's do it.
Oh, Lance is ready for the magic. Okay, so I'm gonna tilt my camera just a bit so you can, because I want you to be able to see the heat gun. So I've got my Stampin' Up heat gun. I'm on level 2. I'm gonna heat up the bottom of the page. Can you see me okay? I don't think the Kool-Aid's gonna dye the paper, Pam. So I'm just heating here. Now I'm just heating up the Versamark. I don't know if you can hear me, so I'm going to stop talking. You see the magic? I love it. The embossing's so cool. So we're essentially melting the powder and the Kool-Aid in this case. It's happening. These happy little strawberries. They got a bit of a sheen to them, which makes them look delicious. Why are you crying, Christy? Because you don't get to have this delicious strawberries? A crying emoji. Crying emoji. I think that was Christy who was crying emoji. They look great. Yeah. So do you, oh, here, sorry, I'll move my camera back. Glazed strawberries, that's right. So I'm not gonna, okay, I wanna touch it. I wasn't gonna touch it. Oh my gosh, it's like, it totally smells like strawberries. That's amazing. Oh my God, it's a scratch and sniff. I love it. That's so clever. Okay, super happy with this. That's what crafting's all about, y'all. Fun times. They look like glazed strawberries. So let's get our other pieces for this card ready. Oops, sorry, I'm off kilter here. Okay, so this one, excuse me, I'm going to punch out my little leaves. So how many do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is going to be a bit of a hot mess. 2. I could have done a better job. 3. With this paper, like cutting it so that, sorry, I got something in my throat, hang on. So that it fits in this punch better, like a strip this way, just as high as the leaf is. I don't even know how many I have. Sure, let's go one more, why not? Maybe that's enough. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that how many I said I needed? Maybe. Okay, so now we're gonna bring back our glue. Which way is this gonna go? This way, I think. They go down, right? That's what I'm going with. So I'm gonna do a little tap tap. This is gonna be more glue than I need on that. So I'm gonna set it right at the top of the strawberry. Hey Lance, come and smell my scratch and sniff card. Did
it work?
I think so. Well, I think it worked, but maybe, can you smell it? Careful, the leaves are...
Can I scratch it?
Yeah, you can scratch it.
That smells like strawberries.
Yay, you did it! It's my official tester. So fun. You guys are going to try it, aren't you? Hey, I'm never going to go through all this Kool-Aid, so if you guys want a package, some of you are coming today. You're welcome to grab a packet of Kool-Aid if you want to try. And some of you are coming, not for the buffet, but coming to pick up your orders, and I can throw a little package in there for you if you want to try. I like the I like these leaves. They really kind of make the strawberries pop, yeah? I'm digging it. So this is, what color is this? Garden green. Shoot, I think I might need one more leaf. One more. The boys are heading out to go for a hike. Not a long one. Okay, I gotta do one more. One more. For this guy. Oh, and don't let me forget, I need to put the ribbon on. Okay, so I'm actually just gonna wipe this off because I don't want it to be a hot, gluey mess. So these silicone mats are the bomb, by the way. They're super helpful for as far as like gluing and keeping the gluiness off of your workstation. All right, so this is how this is gonna go. This is gonna go on here. Oh my God, I love it, you guys. I feel like this is a bit naked here. So don't worry about this. We'll trim these off. Let's do that. Always trim from the back, guys. I need my bigger scissors, but it's not a thing. So always trim from the back. This has got some glue on it. It's not quite dry yet. So have to be careful. So what else is going on? We're also gonna do we're gonna do some crafting in souk at a community hall. That's what's in the works. We're in the planning stages. So I feel like I'm gonna do a bow. This is retired ribbon. It is cotton ribbon, but it's the only real red ribbon I had. Okay, so now that I'm thinking about this, you know what I could have done is, you know, the organza ribbon? Hang on. This one. I don't know if you've noticed, but Stampin' Up has reduced the amount of specific colored ribbon, because what you can do is you take your blends, if you have blends, and then you color the ribbon, whatever you need it to be. But I did not do that this time. Whoops. So I'm just gonna fuss with my bow. I'm doing pretty good on time, guys. We're almost done. Yes, Lori, you, actually probably some of you are gonna be on your way soon. So then let's deal with the sentiment. I wasn't quite sure. Oh no, is this white page the right size? Oh yes, it is. Whew! So I feel like that's too big. That's too small. I'm like Goldilocks. See, I want it to go right there, but I like this. So maybe up here. Let's do this. Sorry as I fuss, guys. She put ribbon around. I want it to go right here, but I don't like this. So I think I'm gonna have to go up here, and then the smaller will work out better. I don't like it. Oh, what's this one? All right, let's just commit to getting this down, and then I'll fuss about the greeting in a moment. Just let my options marinate in my head. What dies your sentiment from? Well, Wendy, that's a great question. My friend Kate was over and she let me cut a bunch of sentiments from her dies. So this one, and this one. They're from the one that has a unicorn to it. Kate, if you haven't left yet, I wonder if you know the name. But it's got a unicorn in the stamp set part. And, oh, and this one. And then this one is part of my, guys, my Stitch So Sweetly dies are retiring. Disappointing. I'll have to find a new favorite that I love. And this one is the Everyday Label Punch. Actually, this might not be bad. All right, let's do this. I really want it to go in the middle, guys. What about this way? Oh yeah. This way, then this one. Yep. Love it. Maybe some green though to go across. I mean, not this green, but you know what I mean. Yep, we're doing green. Stand by. Stand by. Garden green. This is why you keep scraps, y'all. Maybe a little green and a little red, hey? Okay, so obviously I didn't think this part out. I think just green. What do you guys think? Yeah, sure. Got comments? Happy hippo, maybe. Just waiting for Facebook to catch up here for a second. See what you guys think. Just green, Christy? That's what I think too. All right. Where's my dimensionals? We're popping. We're gonna do this, then we're gonna stamp our sentiment, and then that's gonna be it, guys. We have successfully achieved a scratch and sniff card. So clever. It smells really good in here, by the way. So fun. See the shine on them? So I could have stamped, they have an image like to give those definition if you wanted to. It feels really fun and it smells. Love it. All right, let's deal with our sentiment, which is gonna go here. Happy birthday, you sweet thing, I think is the one. Let's go this way. So, I think red. I don't really use real red very much. Now, if I was smart, I would put my foamy mat under here. Ooh, this is gonna pop on the white, I think. It's pretty font from this set. Love it. Yeah, that's good. I was gonna maybe, I was thinking about adding like some flowers around the outside. I don't think we need it. I think we're good. Abby would love. Well, you can do it with her, Christy. Where's my dimensionals? Okay, so here's the deal. This is popped up. This is going on. So you can either just put a strip of glue this way, but I'm going to put dimensionals top and bottom. Where are my dimensionals? Because if you did dimensionals over the whole thing, it would be all kind of wonky, you know? Not balanced. So I'm gonna go like this, and then that green piece is gonna go right like that. It is awesome for kids' cards. Gail. Red bow, green. Pam says green, green, and the red ribbon. Yes, that's what I'm doing, ladies. Love it. I love it when we are all on the same page. And then this is gonna go here. I don't even think it needs any gems or anything. I feel like I want this to be smaller, but okay, let me grab my glue dots. And then we're done. Record time. See what happens when I just focus? Actually, I'm doing a roadie after this, guys. I'm gonna show you what my setup looks like for my card buffet. Is that staying? I might just do another, it's kind of a heavy bow. So I'm doing another. I don't want it to fall off. I'm gonna show you. I don't know what the boys are doing, but you're gonna see what's happening at my house. I want you to see what the card buffet setup looks like. I love it, guys. I'm always so proud of myself. I'm such a geek. Oh, I love it. So it's super fun. So if you're coming for the card buffet, you can scratch and you can sniff. All right, let me flip you around. We're going on a walkabout. Ready? We're walking. Warn your dad, Zachary, here I come. It's facing me, not facing you. There's Lance. There's Zachary. He doesn't want you to see. Okay, I'm gonna flip, well, let me turn on lights. Yes, lights. Okay, here's the setup. This is my kitchen, by the way. So we've got the Stampin' Up cut emboss machine, the regular, the mini, and then this is old school style, but the 3 so that everybody can, you know, there's no backlog sort of thing. And here's the setup. So there's 6 people per class. So at your station, you get a work mat and you get a, are you bringing Willow to see me? There we go, there's Willow. You get a work mat and you get a foamy mat like I was using for the photo power. Now this thing, this is because my table, it's a piece of like particle board, and it's because my table is reclaimed wood, so it's not like it's bumpy. So you need to stamp on this.
You take the glue off my back.
No, I can't take glue off your back. All right, now you ready? Look at this. Here's all the cards. There they are. So this one, New Horizons. This is one, these might look familiar because some of them are from my Facebook Live. I love this flower set. What's it called? I'm gonna show you. This is the new tulip paper. This is a fun fold. This peach set and my, you know, my all-time favorite, because you know how I love my Mountain Air, which by the way is carrying over. So this is what you do. You show up, you pick a station, you grab a card that you want. So like this, for example, and you sit down at your station, and then everything you need to make the card is here. So you grab a kit and all your inks and your blocks and all the things. And then here's your template that you follow. And then I'll set up some things so that you can clean your stamps. So then when you're finished your project, everything goes back in the bin. Then it goes back up here. And then you pick the next one that you want to do. And that's the card buffet. It's amazing. So I'm here, I'm gonna be floating around helping people. There's no instructions with it. And so, yeah, it's super fun. I hope you will think about joining the next card buffet. So the next one is April 30th. So it's in my Facebook events for the Canadian Stamper. It should be the last Saturday of every month. And yeah, so that's the fun of it all. So if I have a lot more than 6 people, then I'll open up a Sunday as well. Or if you're like, hey, Sundays work better for me, I'm happy to open up on a Sunday as well. Gail, it's called Mountain Air. Absolutely love this. I've got a couple of Facebook Lives that deal with like 3 different cards using this set, like a beginner, a casual, and then an avid, which by the way, my nephew got the avid birthday card. And it comes with matching dies as well. Yeah. So I look forward to seeing you next time we craft, guys. Next weekend for sure. My newsletter link is there. If you're not part of that, then I've got some goodies in the newsletter for you as well. So go ahead and sign up if you wish. and hope to see you next time. Bye for now, guys.